Hey, what's up guys, Zestran here. Today, talking about the Nintendo Direct that happened earlier today. I don't know when this is going to go up. It's like 10:15 at night when I'm recording this. But yeah, so Nintendo Direct that happened, and we got some cool stuff and some mildly infuriating stuff and some other things that I'll talk about. So yeah, so they started out talking about 3DS stuff. Whatever, 3DS, yes, it still sells. I'm not exactly sure how well or how popular it really still is, but Nintendo still keeps making games for it, and it can be annoying because they release a game for it, they're like, why can this be on Switch or something like that? And like, I still have 3DS, I still play it every now and again, but there hasn't really been anything interesting that I wanted to play on it in a while, and yeah, but I turn it on every now and again. First thing we got an announcement for WarioWare Gold. And it's a new WarioWare game. I've never really played them, but I know they're like a collection of mini-games. You do like random things and you move on to the next stage. I'm not sure because I haven't really played them, but they always looked fun. I just never got around to playing them. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. But this is one of those ones where I'm like, this would be perfect on Switch as well. Like, yeah, they can release in 3DS. I think that would make sense to release things on 3DS and Switch until 3DS starts dying out more, or Nintendo finally decides to actually move on from it. And I think that's perfectly a valid thing to do because the Switch is super hot right now, and 3DS is not as much, but it just makes sense in my opinion, but not everyone agrees. Yeah, it's a game like, I haven't played any of the other ones. Maybe I'll play it, I don't know. It all depends on... I don't really know. The next 3DS announcement we got was for a game called Dylan's Deadhead Breakers, right? Dead Heat Breakers, and it's, I believe it's the third game in the Dylan, I don't know, there was like Dylan's Rolling Western, I think there's a sequel to that, and then there's this one now. All 3DS games. I remember playing a demo for one back in like 2012, probably 2011. I don't even necessarily know, maybe 2013. I can't really think of it, but anyway, but I borrowed my friend's 3DS back in the day, and I was just downloading the demos to see what they were, and that was one of them I downloaded. I thought the game was kind of fun. Never played the full game for either of them. I believe there is two. This is the third one, I believe. Not 100% on that. But it's like an action tower defense game, I think. This new one. It looks interesting. Just really only my thoughts on that. I guess the last thought I have on that is that it'd be cool if they released all three of them on Switch. Again, like everything for Switch, why not? I mean, it's doing very well. It seems like it can be Nintendo's next great thing like the Wii was. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, ultimately. But it seems like there could be games that could be cool on Switch, but I don't know. I don't really know how popular or good they were. Now that's my last thought for that. Next, they announced another like remaster of a Mario and Luigi game. This one for Bowser's Inside Story. Never really played any of the Mario and Luigi games, although I played a little bit of them because I think Superstar Saga, I think that was the first one. I think I have that on Wii U Virtual Console, and I played a little bit of it. From what I played of them, they're fun. I just never got really into them to play them. This one's cool. You know, again, I'm going to keep saying this. I mean, it would be cool if they also released it on Switch along with the other ones. You know, it doesn't really matter. It's cool that they're remaking these games for people who don't have a Game Boy Advance anymore or whatever. I know this was a DS game, actually. I don't know. I don't really have any other thoughts on that other than that. Next, we got not necessarily trailer, but we got like, they talked about Detective Pikachu, which is their coming 3DS game. And this one, I understand why it's a 3DS, because it released a while ago in Japan as a 3DS game, I believe. Even so, this is the last thing I'm going to mention, but it'd be nice, actually this is not going to be the last time I mention it. It'd be nice if it was on Switch as well, but again, whatever, it looks like it could be interesting to the game. I'm not really sure what the gameplay is, but it's weird that Pikachu talks and has like a deep, gritty voice.
You agree with me, don't you?
So that's pretty weird. I might check the game out and see what it's about. I don't know if there's going to be a demo available or not. I don't remember they said that, but it looks like it can be interesting, but Pikachu's voice is very funny because you look at Pikachu, cute, yellow, squishy, small, and then he's got a deep, manly voice. You're like, wait a minute, this doesn't seem right. I don't know, it looks like it could be interesting. So this next announcement both excited me and annoyed me. Like, kind of, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but basic. So, they're remaking Luigi's Mansion for 3DS only, which... Oh, cool. Luigi's Mansion. I love that game. I haven't played the game in a long time because I can't find it for a decent price. I'm not going to pay like $65 for a copy of Luigi's Mansion on GameCube. Used copy, obviously. I mean, I haven't really looked around a lot, but every time I have seen it out in the wild, it's been really expensive. Same thing with Smash Bros. Melee. Anyway, so it's good they're remaking it, but it's annoying that's on the 3DS because, one, I don't really want to play my 3DS anymore because the Switch, to be fair, I haven't really played my Switch in a while. I haven't played my 3DS in a while either. But it'd be nice to have it on the Switch, they can pretty much do what they did for like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, where they remaster it in full, even they can improve the graphics or whatever. This is like less quality, like it's like not quite as good as like, they're about the same, I guess, as GameCube graphics. I'm not exactly sure. It's obviously gonna have some new features with a double screen and all that stuff, but I still wish, even at least if it was on both Switch and 3DS, that'd be cool. And I'm gonna go, because I made 2 reaction videos from the Direct, one for this and one for Smash, which that was the last thing. Spoilers. But so I got a bunch of comments on that video, and it wasn't even that highly views. I got like, I think right now it's like less than 100 views, but I got 3 specific people commented, but then there was comment threads with me and those people. But so one comment I got, which I thought was very rude, but this guy or lady, I'm not quite sure, but this person commented and was like, 3DS owners still exist, you fat ugly butthole. That's why it's on 3DS. Besides, Switch is getting plenty. One, why insult me for no reason? Like, oh, I'm annoyed that a game that I would think would work on Switch, like a game that I'm excited for, a game that I'll probably play. Oh, I just wish it was coming to Switch as well. There's been plenty of other games like, oh man, I wish that game would also come to this console, but it doesn't. So I was like, what? And like, there's the comment thread, like he was saying, it was like, yeah, there's still plenty of 3DS owners, yeah, there's still plenty of Wii U and Vita and PS3, like all these other systems and hardware that are old and outdated. Still plenty of people own them, but they're not releasing games on them. Vita and Wii U still a little bit, but like they don't release games on PS2 anymore. They don't really release games on PS3 anymore. They don't really, so it was like that just saying that is not really a valid argument. I mean, I guess the systems don't really, they don't make them anymore, so they can't really buy new ones. But I don't know. But at one point he was talking about the reason why, another person coming to this, was like, the reason why this is coming to 3DS is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is on 3DS. It's like, okay, so what? There's been plenty of other, like, here's a sequel to a game, like Metroid 2, for example. Metroid 1 was an NES game, Metroid 2 was a Game Boy game. And that's not the only time they've done that. Like, I think it was with Kid Icarus as well. Kid Icarus was an NES game, Kid Icarus 2 was a Game Boy game. So, just in terms of, if you think about Nintendo, that doesn't even, like, it's not valid. But in that song, it's like, I'm like, hell, released Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon and Switch as well, along with the remake. And the guy's like, because I misspelled it, Dark Moon is Dark Monk, typo, ooh, big deal. And the guy's like, well, T-I-O, he missed T-typoed in that reply, which I think is funny. He's like, well, too damn bad, it's Dark Moon, not Dark Monk, or whatever. I'm like, really? Is that like you're gonna argue me because I typoed? I'm sorry I'm going off on this, but this like whole thread like kind of annoyed me. And I made a joke. I'm like, oh, how dare I have typoed? Oh my god, I got some banned from the internet now. Whatever. It's pretty funny. But then he's like, oh, and when you put up a video attacking the 3DS, get ready for a shitstorm, bitch. One, I wasn't attacking the 3DS. I was just saying I don't want to play this game on 3DS. I want to play it on Switch, but I will play it on 3DS. So, again, invalid point. Like, I just simply think it, because Switch is new and hot, people enjoy it, people are buying games for it, release games on it. Stop releasing games on 3DS. But I don't know. I know I'm not alone in that opinion, but there's also plenty of people in the other opinion that are also not alone. So I don't exactly know what the ratio is, but that's really all to say about that. And I'm not going to go on any tangents about comment threads because that's the only one I have. So yeah, that was the last 3DS thing. And then they talked about Kirby Star Allies, which looks fun. I like Kirby games. I've only played like 2 or 3 of them, but and they showed up. It has multiplayer, like co-op, and I'm not sure. They're like Dream Allies. I'm not exactly sure how they work. He said more characters can be added with free updates over time. I'm like, that's cool. Is it amiibo based? Didn't say it. I don't know. Hopefully it's not, because I don't really. I have like the Smash Kirby. Like I have like Smash Kirby and DDD amiibo, and that's it. But yeah, this game looks fun. I have the demo, the free demo. I haven't played it yet, but yeah, I might get it. Probably. It looks fun. Next, they announced Okami HD is coming to Switch, which is a like cult classic game. Which I have the PS4 version on disc, and I have not even played it. I bought it in like December. I haven't played it, but apparently it's a Zelda-esque game. I know a lot of people really like it, and I'm interested to play it. I just never got around to it. So it's cool for people who have a Switch and like Okami. So we got an announcement for a really weird game, which is coming to both 3DS and Switch, which annoyed me because we can get this on the Switch, but we can't get Luigi's Mansion. But it was Sushi Striker: The Way of Shushido. And it looks like it kind of looks like a mobile game, to be honest. Like, not necessarily graphically. It could be. But, like, gameplay-wise, like, it looks like it'd be a fun game, but, like, really? This? I don't know. It looks weird. It could be really fun. I don't know. I have no interest in it, though. Next, they talked about Octopath Traveler, which is the official name, because before it was Project Octopath Traveler. The whole time I'm like, what the hell is an Octopath? Square Enix. You were weird. Anyway. So we finally got a release date for that. It's July 13th. That game looks interesting. I have the demo one downloaded, but I have not played it yet. I downloaded, like, the first thing is downloaded when I got a Switch. I haven't played it yet. I think graphically it looks cool because it's like, it's like like sprite characters, but also got like kind of like cool environments and stuff like that. They also announced a collection edition, which has like a soundtrack and a pop-up book, which is kind of cool looking in the map, I think. I'm somewhat interested in this, but not as much as other games, but I don't know, it's cool for people who are excited for this. We got a trailer for Travis Strikes Back: No More Heroes, which looks weird. It's like going to different like video game themed world or whatever. I've never played No More Heroes. I know a lot of people really like it, and it looks really fun and interesting, but I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. They showed some stuff for Dark Souls Remastered, which was announced to come to Switch, I think, last Direct? I don't remember exactly, but it's coming to Switch, Dark Souls Remastered, and it's got an amiibo. So cool for people who like Dark Souls. I don't, so that's all I have to say about that. We got a pretty lengthy, like, preview, I guess you wouldn't call it, of Mario Tennis Aces. And, it looks like it's gonna be a fun game. I just thought it was funny because, like, one of the last, like, Wii U games that came out was Mario Tennis Open Season, or whatever the hell it was called. Open, I think? I don't know exactly what it was called. But and that game was, like, didn't review very well, so I think it's kind of funny how Nintendo is like, oh, here's Mario Tennis game. Oh shit, people like it. Quick, make a new one. Like, it was out, like, because that came out like 2016, I want to say, and then this one's coming out this year, so it's like a 2-year difference. And it kind of feels like the Wii U Mario Tennis, maybe like it was supposed to be this one, and then they released like a dumbed down version for the Wii U just because they had a game that like holiday season or something like that. I don't know, but I found it kind of interesting. But this game looks fun. I've played like 2 Mario Tennis games. I played the original like N64 one, and then I have the 3DS one. And I'll probably buy it and play. It's got like story mode. It's got cool modes, and I have 4 players. I'll be using the Joy-Cons and all that stuff. Looks like it's gonna be a really fun game, and maybe I'll pick it up. I don't know. I think it comes out in the summer. I think they said June. I can try to find out, but I'm just kind of skimming through this Nintendo Direct to try to make sure I don't miss anything. I don't really care enough to find it though, but yeah, it looks fun, and I'll probably play it. That's all I really say about Mario Tennis Aces. I almost said anuses. What? Next, they announced that Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is coming to Switch and 3DS, which I found interesting because why can't any other game also that's coming to 3DS also come to Switch, like Nintendo? Like, come on. But yeah, Captain Toad was a really fun game on Wii U. I remember because you can play both Toad and Toadette, and I got through all Toad's missions, but I didn't do all Toadette's missions, or levels, whatever you call it. It was a fun little cute puzzle game. I enjoyed it, and it's coming to Switch now, and that's really cool. Also 3DS. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's all I really say about that. Fun game. Go play it if you haven't. They announced Undertale is coming to Switch. I don't care. I know that like Undertale's like a huge phenomenon or whatever. I think personally the game looks very ugly graphically, but I know that's not necessarily a sign of how the game is, but that's not really too interested in the game personally. Again, that's just how I feel. But cool for people who like Undertale and have a Switch and maybe haven't played it yet or want to play it again, and here's a good reason to play it. So cool. The Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is coming to Switch. I think it's also coming to PC too. But specifically announced for coming for Switch in the Direct, obviously, because it's Nintendo Direct. I really liked Crash Bandicoot as a kid. Haven't played the Insane Trilogy yet. Don't know why, but there's plenty of games I have not played yet that I want to. That plenty of games that like really want to play, but I haven't even bought yet or played. Obviously, like Final Fantasy 15, Doom 2016, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, and plenty of other games. Games like Nier Automata, or however you pronounce that. But yeah, this is one of the games. But cool, coming to Switch. Like I pretty much knew that it wasn't going to be a just PlayStation exclusive because it's still Activision. But it was cool how they had like the exclusivity for a while because it was a classic PlayStation game. So, Crash Insane Trilogy coming to Switch, pretty dope. This indie game called Little Nightmares coming to Switch. Never heard of it. Apparently, it's like a thing. It's like already been released on other platforms. It looks creepy, kind of interesting, but I'll probably not play it. South Park: The Fractured Butthole coming to Switch. Don't really care. Not really a fan of South Park, but apparently it was a great game. Along with Stick of Truth. Again, don't care. I'm not really a fan of South Park, but cool. I'm glad seeing Switch getting like all these like big third-party games, like Dark Souls and South Park and other like big third-party games. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, one of my favorite games in Wii U. But game-wise, not really. I don't think that. I don't necessarily know how to explain it, but I played a lot of that game. It's a lot of fun, and it's coming to Switch on May 18th, which is cool. I'm definitely going to buy it and definitely going to play it. And even though I play a lot of it in Wii U, but I can take it on the go, which is cool. I can bring it to work and when I work the night shift and play. Pretty cool. Talking about ARMS doing a US and Canada online open thing. Cool. Don't care. We got a bunch of Splatoon 2 news. We got like a new update coming, like a new rank and new levels, new gear, and then they're also doing like a big paid DLC expansion. There's like a new story mode or whatever. The trailer for that, like the actual expansion, the trailer was like very long and confusing because it was just like showing this like one character that's like walking through a subway or whatever, playing this really weird music, and it was like her like animations are oddly sexual, which is weird. I don't have Splatoon 2. I have Splatoon 1 on Wii U. Played a little bit of it. Not necessarily my jam. I'm just not a big online person, but the single player was fun enough. But maybe I'll play Splatoon 2 eventually. This story mode stuff looks interesting. But that's all I really have to say about that. Then the last thing they announced, I spoiled it before, but Smash is coming to Switch, which is cool. So now the question is it going to be a new game completely? Is it going to be Smash 5? Or is it going to be the enhanced port of the Wii U and 3DS version? Don't know, but I was confused at first because they just talked a whole bunch of Splatoon stuff and they cut to a trailer just showing the Inklings fighting. I was like, oh, just more Splatoon shit. And then this Splatoon girl looks up and you see the Smash ball in her eye. I'm like, oh, that's fucking badass. And cool. And then they showed like the Smash icon was like flames, and they show a close-up of Mario and Link. And then the Link looks like it's Breath of the Wild costume, so I don't know that it's a sign that either it's just gonna be a new costume or a new game entirely. I kind of hope it's either way. I'll be happy because Smash is fun. I do. It'd be cool if it was an enhanced port of the Wii U version and like with all the other 3DS like stages and stuff added, because that game's fun and I like a lot of the characters and I don't want to see a bunch of the characters get cut or whatever, or changes or whatever. But a new game would be cool. Would be fun too, because we can get new characters. I mean, with enhanced port we get new characters as well. But we already like 50 something characters in that game. But I don't know. Either way, Smash is coming to Switch. That's awesome. This will be the second time Smash is portable because Smash 3DS was the thing. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it. It's Smash for 3DS. You know, I love Smash. I love playing it. I just wish I had more friends to play it with more frequently because yeah, it's a fun game, but it's more fun with multiplayer. And yeah, that's the end of this video about Nintendo Direct from March 8th, 2018. It was a cool Direct. Again, I'm gonna play like Luigi's Mansion, for example, maybe like Detective Pikachu, but I do wish Nintendo would release these games on both Switch and 3DS. Just because if people don't have a Switch yet, they can still play on the 3DS, but also it can entice people who are on the fence by getting a Switch to get one. Because let's say you don't have either, right? And like, oh wow, Luigi's Mansion is getting remade? That's cool. I really like the game. Oh, it's coming to 3DS? I don't want a 3DS. You know, some people might think that way, or maybe, you know, but you see the Switch, like, oh, the Switch has this, and this, and this. I really want that. Oh, now Luigi's Mansion's coming to. Oh, now I'll definitely get it. So, you know, that some people had like the same mindset when they remade Metroid 2. Is they had like a similar mindset where it's like, well, why can't it come to both? And you know, I don't know, but that's the end of that rant. I don't know, rant, whatever. Tangent, I guess. I don't know. But if you like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Please don't leave me hateful comments calling me a fat, ugly butthole, because I wish a game was coming to Switch. Even though I'm going to play it, because I love that game. So, yeah. That's all I have to say. So, please like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!